Listening is one of the brain's most complex jobs. About 76% of a school day is spent listening, and mislistening is the biggest cost from employee error in business today, making listening one of the brain's most critical skills.
Environment. So in school, sometimes if all the instructions are given through voice, it would be hard for him to follow. He might know how to do the activity, but he's not sure what the direction is for him. And I think that was very frustrating for him, very frustrating for the teachers as well.
Scott had always complained that he did not understand when people spoke. And even from when he was very little, he wouldn't, if you called his name, more times than not, he would not answer.
Maria listens to agents, actions, and objects to listen and process three-word sentences. Travis listens to short paragraphs about airplanes and then decides if the statements are true or false.
Okay, ready? The next one is called the DC-3 Thermo King. Okay.
What does it look like?
DC-3. We'll write the name down.
Whitney works on listening, selecting keywords, and making question-answer notes for learning efficiency in engineering school.
So this story is called The Agreement. A merchant in the city of Bari once decided to go on a pilgrimage. Before going, he left his 300 gold coins with his closest friend.
Henry begins by interacting with his nanny as she reads a book to him.
Lemons are not red, okay? By Laura Bacross, okay? Lemons are not red. Lemons are yellow. Good, okay, we got the coin here.
Travis learns rhyming words, playing a game with his mom to boost his sound memory.
On here, each one has a name, and they each have a special gift that they are getting based on something that has to do with their appearance. So the first brat's name is Roz. Travis, what gift will Roz get?
Glasses.
Why?
Because she's wearing glasses.
Glasses, great. Okay, what about Beth?
She has mittens.
So she gets?
Kittens.
Excellent. How about?
And Whitney works on study skills with William to practice speed of reading and note-taking.
What we call light is really the same thing in a different set of wavelengths as the radiation that we call radio waves, or the gamma rays we call X-rays.
And a different set of wavelengths as radiation that we call radio waves or gamma rays or X-rays.
A very strong receptive language system is the basis of very strong expressive language processors.
He had some communication skills, but they weren't, what I felt like they needed to be. He expressed himself, but not the way you would expect a regular person to express, to use those kinds of words and things.
Speaking is the most important component of sharing oneself with another. This leads to forming any relationship, a friendship, a parent-child, teacher-student, or boss-employee relationship. For many mavericks, the idea can seem too big to express, making the saying, "a picture is worth 1,000 words," quite true.
And we would see how frustrated he would become because it almost seemed like he had ideas in his head that were bigger than what he had words for. And he's not always able to express what he's feeling. And
Anthony uses transcripts of his day to begin to create paragraphs of speech.
What for breakfast? I finally got to school.
Travis watches a video and retells his story to practice his expressive language.
Once upon a time, there was a bank called Big Bucks Bank. 2 p.m. Tuesday.
What happened
Big Bucks Bank was robbed.
there? Very good.
By a criminal in disguise.
Very good. Okay, so go on.
Dakota is working in a group to practice speaking in front of others and taking turns.
Donut.
Penny? E?
Egg.
Dakota? F? They come out of the ground.
flowers, yeah.
Very good.
Although listening is the predominant skill needed at school, we are graded on a skill that occurs about 10% of the time, writing. Anthony writes to communicate as he progresses in his language processing.
Good, Anthony.
Travis begins writing using sketches to develop his pencil-to-paper ability.
Good. Okay. Next one.
Fireman.
Which picture would you like to draw? Draw a ladder. You're drawing a hose.
While Caleb works on writing key words.
The next person is crying.
Onion.
Yeah, she gets an onion. She must be a housewife.
Scott works on moving from a song lyric to keywords to question-answer notes to increase his writing fluency.
I wrote down the word show. I think he said you never seem to show the fruit that we love so.
Very good.
Although Scott found writing extremely difficult, after brain engineering, he got an A in a very difficult writing class as a college freshman.